business she's going to tell us about, and then we're going to ask her a couple of questions. So, Erin, so glad to have you here.
Yes, thank you. It's good to be here, Shelly.
Awesome. Tell me about your business.
Yeah, so Melissa Bamfo and I are owners of Business Made Simple.
Okay.
And what we do is we help to organize and systemize businesses so that they can replicate and so that they can grow, and basically so that they can grow their business without having to clone themselves.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, so often
So
we hear people
important.
that are in that growth phase that feel like, oh, I would love to grow more, but I don't have anyone else who can do what I do. So
Right.
we teach you how to clone yourself.
Oh, so needed, so needed. Fabulous. Well, Erin, I want to ask you a couple of questions about what you're helping your clients to do
Right.
and how you're helping them with their marketing materials. What do you suggest businesses always have, as long as they're not just online presence only? What kind of things do you suggest they have in their arsenal with their marketing material?
Yeah, absolutely. So the current Business Made Simple that we're working on is very networking based.
Okay.
So we do a lot of networking, and so business cards are huge. And I highly suggest that you invest some quality money into getting real business cards that look good.
Okay.
When you print things off, on your own, it doesn't look like you're a legitimate business. So invest in that. Another thing that we like to do is leave behinds, which
Okay.
is basically, it's like an extended business card almost, where it goes over, here's what we offer, here's our programs, those kind of things. So when you meet with someone that's really interested, you can pass that on to them, and so that they have an idea about more of what you do.
And you leave that at that time.
Yep.
So it's not something you send later.
Nope, we leave it with them right there.
So you carry it with you all the time.
Yep. And so that way it has a bigger reference for them to remember exactly what we work on.
Awesome.
And then one of my favorite things that is really powerful is part of the business of giving, which is the more that you give to people, the more that they can trust you in business.
Okay.
And the more that they feel like what you have is of value. And so in such a digital world, one of my favorite things to do is to give out personal thank you cards. So we all get those thank you emails and we get tons of digital things, but to actually have something quality that you can hold is really valuable.
Okay. So what do you do to make it personal besides just writing it out?
Well, we like to get them printed with our logo on them so that they know who we are, and it helps with our branding. And then we like to make a reference of what, our specific interaction to kind of draw their memory. And then we also like to invite them to do something or invite them to be a part of something that we're doing. So just try to offer more value in the thank you card as well.
Awesome. I love that. Do you
Yeah.
find very many people are doing that?
No, there aren't. And so it's something that really makes us stand out and makes us memorable.
Awesome. And that's really what you're going for here, is you want to make them remember your business.
Yeah,
And want to use you.
absolutely.
So that's awesome.
Yeah.
So you're telling your people that you're consulting with to always have a business card,
Yes.
and it's really important to have something afterwards, a follow-up type of leave behind
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
Okay. What if they're going to, do you work with anybody who does any trade shows or any of that kind of stuff?
Oh yeah, absolutely. And we personally do a lot of speaking as well.
Okay.
And so we love those banners that you can
Like the
pull up.
retractable ones?
Yeah. That way you can transport them as you go places and store them. Otherwise, we found when people try to print out like a vinyl banner and they fold them up, you can never get those creases out.
That's
Never.
true.
And so it always looks awful. So yeah, you definitely need the retractable banners.
What does that say about your business? When someone walks up to your booth and here's this really nice retractable
Yeah.
banner.
Well, first of all, if you don't have a retractable banner, chances are they won't walk up to your booth. So they won't even see that you're there oftentimes. So that is like your first introduction of, here's who I am, here's my brand, and here's why I'm legitimate.
Awesome.
So something is magical about having that actual printed banner where they feel like, oh, I don't even know where you buy those. So you must be legitimate because you have this awesome banner.
That's what I remember thinking. I'd go to trade shows or whatever as a consumer and be like, wow, they're really cool. They have their own banner.
I know.
Where did they get that from? And now I'm like, oh, they're totally affordable. They're totally doable. But a lot of your consumers are still in that mindset of like,
Right.
you must be really legit. I can trust you. You have something valuable
Yeah.
because you have a banner.
Yeah.
What kind of things do you put on the table? What about marketing material that way?
Yeah, I definitely recommend if you are speaking and to groups that you definitely get a professional flyer printed out.
Okay.
So something typed up on Word shows that you are not a legitimate business person. It needs to be printed up, it needs to have graphics. We invest a lot in color printing so that they know that we are invested in this business and that they should come and invest with us.
I like that a lot, and I think that's really key. That if I'm willing to invest in my business, it shows that I actually value what I'm giving you.
Yeah, absolutely.
And have a reason to be in this business.
Right.
Fabulous. Any other tips you want to throw out there?
I always like to leave something that's kind of fun behind too.
Perfect.
So something that makes it memorable for that particular event.
Okay.
So
awesome. I love it. Some great tips here from Erin Mathie from Business Made Simple. And you have a little gift.
I do.
Today.
Yes. Yes, we would love to share with you our top 10 free business tools. And so that is a free PDF that they can download.
Okay, how do they get that?
You can just go to our website at business-made-simple.com and they can register for it there. We'll send that right to your inbox.
Awesome. Super valuable tool. She was telling me about it earlier. I'm excited to go get it myself. So make sure you check out Erin and Melissa's Business Made Simple and see if they've got anything that can help you boost your business. We're grateful to have you here today.
All right. Thanks so much,
Thanks,
Shelly.
Erin.